How we do, folks? Your boy Marcus will your 5 numbers after the name. A little Wasteland Wednesday, a little Murder Gang. Y'all already know how we be is doing over here on the satellite. Flashing lights, and every night I put on for my city, on for my city, put on for my city. By the way, I think there was a setting here in the alpha where you could change like the name that's displayed or whatever, because I played against some weird dudes, man. Like, the Joker was in a couple games with me, Bill Clinton was in a couple games with me, Tupac was on my team for a little bit, which is pretty good, holding it down with him. I was kind of just looking at him like, there's no way these could be these people's names or whatever. This is TDM, right? Yeah, 50 points a kill. Yee! You better get those streaks going. Anyway, a little Wasteland Wednesday over here, man. Let's talk about the maps, right? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how many maps there were in the beta. I felt like I played the same ones, or the alpha, I played the same ones all. So I can only speak about Moscow Satellite. And Miami. I guess there may have been some more combined arms. I didn't really play that mode at all. I really have no interest in it whatsoever. So I'm playing just straight up. There was a mosh pit that they had with Hardpoint, TDM Kill Confirmed. I'll probably just play Kill Confirmed and whatever Blackout 2 might be. Hopefully it is Blackout 2 and not like some Warzone nonsense. Either way. So I had this rotation of 3 maps, and to me they felt all pretty good. They felt really Treyarch-ish. There are some more ins and outs maybe than in most Treyarch maps. Like, there's more like kind of options, but you could definitely see like the 3 lanes, for example, in this map, and you could kind of see just variations or whatever. I really like Satellite. It probably was my favorite. I wish maybe these sand dunes back here didn't have as much dunes in the back. You could just kind of see like snipers barely heads shooting you from across the map all the way back there. But at the same time, it's a really cool thing to kind of slide up and down the sand dunes and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty neat overall. I do like all the ins and outs within these caves and stuff. I think you could really do a lot of stuff over here. You'll see me kind of planting mines and stuff like that, and kind of just trying to own these little corners. And when you play Domination, this is like where B flag is and whatnot. So it's pretty cool over there. Same thing with the hard points. They kind of flip over there and stuff too. So a lot of like good and useful like kind of sections and avenues you could really take to come in and out of this map. So I really enjoyed Satellite a lot. Moscow was pretty cool too. Also another B flag that kind of had like 4 different like entry points kind of stuff that was like pretty cool to hold down for objective modes. Playing it straight up on either Kill Confirmed or whatever was also pretty cool. Felt very Treyarch-y, that kind of map. A lot of close quarter kind of combat for that one. I think in this map right here in Satellite in particular, you could get away with an assault rifle using it pretty well. I was playing kind of submachine guns. I was kind of coming in and out from these corners, but it's also a sniper's map for sure. Like I said, you go back in those dunes and put in work. There's sections of Moscow where you could probably do that, but that seems much more of an assault rifle, SMG kind of base, even shotgun to a certain extent. A lot of rooms over there. And then Miami, which I actually read that people didn't like Miami. I really like Miami. I thought it was a pretty cool map. I think it has, gameplay for every type of player, whether it be snipers, whether it be up close rushers, stuff like that. There's flank routes on flank routes, which is useful. It may be too big. One of the things I noticed in some of these maps is that there's like some additional flank routes to the flank routes that you don't even like expect, man. Like the parking lot area, for example, in Miami, you could just keep going and going back there. Like it just keeps going. Like you could dip behind all sorts of houses over there. Same thing with the beach side over there. There ends up being in Hardpoint. There's even like a hardpoint on like a boat that's just like stranded on the beach that I didn't even know like existed. I wouldn't even know that was a thing. I was like, oh, all right, I guess this is here. So it's cool that like these objective modes got to bring that out and let you know. If I had to pick them, if I had to rank them, I'd probably go Satellite first, Moscow, or Miami second, and then Moscow. And I think there may have been another map or 2 in the combined arms mode, but like I said, I didn't play it. I have no interest in vehicles in Call of Duty. I was glad that these modes didn't have that. I was like, all right, cool. I'm very grateful. Keep that out of there. Another good thing though from the Alpha 2, the spawns felt pretty okay. I believe from what I heard that like there isn't any spawn protection, like if chopper gunners come in or something like that. I think one person put up a chopper the whole time. And I just put a blind eye perk and he didn't kill me, so I don't know. I'm not 100% sure how that works, but in terms of like gameplay and stuff like that, I didn't feel like I got popped out of my spawn as much as another Call of Duty game. So I felt that logic is working pretty good for at least these maps in these modes. I will say real quick one thing about the perks and stuff like that. There's a wild card that basically it's kind of like a pick 10 with like a lot of stuff for your gun is pretty much how the whole setup goes. or maybe more of a traditional Call of Duty, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. You have 3 perks, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Ghost and Ninja are on the same slots, which is fair, but then there's a wild card that allows you to equip, like, 3 more perks, like 1 in each slot. So I ran Ghost Ninja the whole time, because there really is no point in not running Ghost Ninja the whole time. And I thought that was like a little bit just not balanced at all. I thought it was a little bit actually savage that was even an option to run like 3 more like perks on top of 3 perks. I like the wild cards before used to be that you could get like a wild card to add an additional perk in a tier. So I could use that wild card maybe if I wanted to do Ghost Ninja and combine those 2 in perk 3. But not to like just, well, bam, all of a sudden I got 3 extra perks across the board, and all of a sudden I'm running Flatjack and Tac Mask. Tactical Mask, by the way, to me seems too strong a little bit. Like, if someone has, like, it does nothing if they have it. Like, you just stun them and they just keep going. Like, it don't matter. So, some tuning needed over there.